Yesterday in my class, I have asked few girls to make a group and start speaking to just lessen their hesitation. I have already told you that we work module wise. First, we work on reading, then we take you to listening. When your reading and listening are good enough that you equally practicing listening and reading and taking good marks, then we take you to the next module, writing. Along with that, we start practicing the speaking. For that, sometimes we make pairs, sometimes we make groups. If there are like 4 or 5 people um, coming on the same stage to start speaking or writing, so we make their group, females or male, to start speaking, to start working on their hesitation and all that. Then I come into the scene, that I check them, I do the interaction, and I test them by different strategies, that how is their speaking going on, and I encourage them, I push them. What happened yesterday, there were 4 or 5 girls, and I asked them that I am going to check you, make sure you are ready for the speaking first part. I'll tell you the first part. This video is about speaking part 1. I'll give you the details what is the speaking part 1. I have already uploaded a video on an overview about speaking interview, the whole format. This video is about speaking part 1, how you gonna prepare for that part 1, and how you can get good bands, and how you get eliminate your pressure, and you can calm yourself during your first part of your interview. This is Kashif Shehzad. I am an IELTS trainer. I teach online and offline. We work as a Bartful Educational Services in Gujarat. I work as a student counselor and as a teacher trainer as well. Let's get into the detail of IELTS speaking part 1. I was telling you about an event which happened yesterday when I was interacting with my students in my class. Due to some reason, I am not able to record them. Inshallah, I'll do some recordings from my classroom as well. What happened is, I asked them to come on the stage. The stage is like 4 people are sitting there and one is standing in front of them. And I asked the candidates, I asked the students to question the candidate who is standing in front of them. The boys were sitting around on the left side, they were working on their own. I just combined the girls, and they were very hesitant. There were 2 girls, 3 girls who spoke a little bit. We had a son of Saradnan as well. He is a very good speaker. He's 13-year-old and he's a very good speaker. I called him, I asked for his help, and he came into class, and I asked him to start questioning the girls, because he is a good English. So sometimes girls ask the question, sometimes he asked the questions. 2-3 girls they spoke a little bit, they tried. They were like pressurized, and their hands were getting wet and all that. They were extremely feeling pressurized. But after that 4 to 5 minutes speaking and standing on the stage, when they went back and I asked them, what's the position now? They said, we're feeling a little confident now. I said, we'll do that practice again and again. There was a one girl who said, no, I don't want to come on the stage. Straightforward, I said, all right, I'll spare you today, but tomorrow you'll be the first one to talk about. So that is what the fear. One is fear of speaking on the stage, fear of being judged, and the third is fear of being opening up yourself. Like, I like this one, why I like this one, I like to do this, I like this food, I go to that market. These things, we are very fearful of being judgment, of being opening up. That is our society, that is a part of our society, that is not abnormal. In this society, this is normal. Everybody has that kind of fear, and what our duty is to remove, to eliminate that fear by giving you the opportunity, giving you the platform where you can exercise your speaking. the purpose of telling you all that story or activity is that people have fears. Either you are bachelors or you are masters, even you are housewife. The people who have been teacher for like 5 to 7 years, they feel less hesitation, they feel confident. But if the opportunity is given to them 2, 3, 4, 5 times, they get trained, they get confident. The people, the especially ladies, females who are teachers and who have been teachers for the last like maybe 5, 7 years, they have spent some time in the field, so they feel a little confident. Still they have the fear. So let's come to the IELTS speaking part 1. What happens in it? I'll provide you the list of questions which can be asked in part 1. In part 1, they interact with you on the personal basis, your personal likings and dislikings, everything, on everything, what topics which I will tell you, I'll provide the list in the description, that all the topics which will be related to you. What you need to do is write sample answers about each question. For example, I tell you the topic is introduce yourself. Number 2, your education. Number 3, your family. Number 4, your house, about anything, your home. Number 5, your hometown. There is a difference between home and hometown. Hometown is the city you live in and the home is the place you live in. Hometown. Number 6, your friends or friendship. Number 7, your favorite food. Number 8, your favorite restaurant. Number 9, your shopping habits. Number 10, your dressing. Number 11, your weather likings. What kind of weather do you like? These are the general topics. These are, I just mentioned only 10 topics. I have a list of 50 topics I can provide you. The questions are in with those topics. You can address those questions, you can take the answers from the chat GPT, but at the end of the day, you need to make the answers from your life. The more genuine would you be, the more easier will it be for you to answer. You cannot memorize the answer. I repeat, you cannot memorize the answers. All you have to do is write some answers, read from the chat GPT and mix it and reproduce it according to your likings and dislikings. Like if I tell you, can you please introduce yourself? This is a first question. You only have to say, well, my name is Kashif. I have been teaching IELTS for the last 8 to 10 years and it's my profession, and along with that I do some teacher training, and I have also worked as a student counselor, and I live in Gujarat, and Gujarat is a good city and I've been living there for the last maybe 10-15 years. You don't need to mention about your family, you don't need to mention about specifically your education, you don't need to mention your age. You only need to mention what's your name, where you live, what you do, and the place you're living in. It's good. That's it. Rest of the topics, they will say, let's talk about shopping. They'll ask you 3-4 questions about your shopping. Then they have changed the format now. They'll ask you, let's talk about the weather. What type of weather do you like? Do you like rainy weather? And why do you like rainy weather? Whatever the answer is, you need to justify it. If you don't like anything, kindly tell them why you don't like this. If you like anything, tell them why you like this. The main thing in part 1 is that you need to justify your answer. Whatever, it's not about right or wrong. No answer is right or wrong. Whatever answer you have, they want you to speak, and you will speak, and you will speak openly that I like this. Sometimes we are not given liberty to speak about our things. I know in our lives we are not given that much liberty. But now here in that interview, IELTS interview, you are open to say anything like I love plants, I love animals, I love to have plants in my home. Then they will ask that how many plants do you have at your home and what do you do, like what does that feel to have plants in your home. So all the questions will be related to your personal likings and disliking. So always try to speak the truth. The true you will be, the easier will be for you to explain things further. If you lie, it will be hard, it will be difficult for you to expand that conversation. But that would be like not 30 seconds. That if they ask, let's talk about shopping, and they'll question, so the question should be at least 2 to 3 lines minimum, 2 to 3 lines. You can't answer in single line. For example, if they ask what is your favorite weather, you can't say that I like rainy weather. This answer should not be like this. You say, well, there are a lot of weathers, like we are lucky to have 3-4 weathers, summer, winter, there are 4 weathers, but I like winter because this is the reason I like winter. So this is how you can handle part 1, and definitely I assure you that you will be very much relaxed before starting the part 1, not after the part 1. You will be relaxed in part 1. The main test will start in part 2, when you will have to speak solo on one topic for 2 minutes. That's I'll talk in next video. Till then, take care of yourself and remember me in your prayers. Thank you very much.